Well, what's going on, everyone? It is yours truly, the Whiskey Coach, back at it again for review number 100. Thank you so much for joining me. Tonight's review, Four Roses Small Batch Select. Pretty excited about this one. This guy is only available in 5 states. Oh gosh. I knew I was going to forget this. Georgia, New York, Kentucky, California, somewhere else. Somebody I'm sure will chime in and correct me. But 5 states across countries for now. It's the 4th rose, so to speak. You see what it did there? So you have the small batch. You have the, you have what we call a yellow label with the traditional four roses. You have small batch. You have single barrel, and now you have small batch select. So what is small batch select, you ask? Glad you ask. So, from the horse's mouth, Four Roses Small Batch Select is yet another fine example of why our distillery is so unique. For this new bourbon, I selected 3 of the proprietary yeast strains, V, K, and F. If you know anything about Four Roses, that will make sense. If not, check out one of my other videos or do some research. Small Batch Select is a mingling of 6 and 7-year-old bourbon. It is non-chill filtered, which is definitely sort of the thing right now. If you've got a pulse on the bourbon industry right now, one thing you could say is that NCF is huge. And this is another example of somebody sort of capitalizing on that. Non-chill filters give a more straight from the barrel flavor while remaining mellow and smooth at 104 proof. So not barrel proof, but they're basically understanding and hearing what consumers are asking for, and they're delivering with a nice, strong, non-chill filtered product. The bourbon retains the richness and depth of 6 of our 10 bourbon recipes, exhibiting a complexity of character greater than the sum of its parts. Mellow spirit defined by unique candied fruit flavor, balanced by spice for refreshing, nuanced taste that fades into a long finish that is characteristic of the Four Roses family of bourbon. So, yeah, permanent expression, which is cool. Not some sort of limited release that's going to go away. As you can see, it's very similar in terms of the traditional small batch, except the label itself is brown instead of like a lighter, like yellowish white. And then the same bottle style as the small batch, and then the limited edition bottles as well. So let's dive right into this. I got a chance to grab this bottle when I was driving home from Kentucky on business. And by the way, that's a reason that I've been a little out of pocket lately. It's been a month, I've noticed, before or since our last review. Yeah, took a new opportunity and just been really busy. Really good move for me and my family. But yeah, that's why I've been out of pocket a little bit, so my apologies. And I'm noticing it's showing up a little dark for some reason today, so I don't know why that is. I'll try to figure that out for our next review. But let's dig into this. I am really excited. I've had this for like 2 or 3 weeks, and it's taken about everything inside of me not to try this, but I really wanted to try it with you all first. So you're welcome. I figured review 100. I really tried to think of like, maybe a 100th anniversary bottle or something. 100 proof's boring because I got a million 100 proof bottles, but I couldn't think of something that I thought was perfect. So this is what we decided to go with. So if you see my title of this video, you'll notice that I'm throwing in a bonus review. And that bonus review is we are sipping something, or I should say, we are sipping out of something a little different this evening. And that is the neat glass, okay? So I'm a Glencairn guy, ride or die. But the curiosity got the best of me on this, and I've wanted to try this for some time. And I have tried this before. This is about my 3rd or 4th time drinking out of this glass. And I sort of already have my own review. But I want to give you guys sort of my thoughts here live on the air, so to speak, tonight. So what I really like about the glass and the bourbon specifically tonight is the glass does a really nice job of funneling. See how it funnels initially and then it sort of opens up again. So like It doesn't blast your olfactory system with too much alcohol vapor. Really allows you to enjoy the experience. I love nosing from the glass. I don't think that my nose is quite good enough to probably get everything that I get in a Glencairn from this glass, but I like the fact that it does sort of allow you to get in there deep, because I have a tendency to just throw my nose right in the glass, and I know you're not technically supposed to do that, but I like it in that regard. I like how it feels. I like the size. I kind of like how there's a natural, hand spot there, kind of, just kind of good design in that regard. Here's my negative feedback, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here in a second as we get a chance to review this fine whiskey. Man, this is hard, trying to review the glass and a whiskey at the same time. So let me just talk about the glass for 20 more seconds and we'll be done with it. What I don't like about it is it kind of feels like you're drinking out of like a vase, like a vase or something, and it's like you have to like concentrate to like not have like the whiskey like, drip down your chin and your mouth. And I don't like that. I like a Glencairn, how it's just more of a natural funnel down your mouth. This, because it's such a wide mouth, you sort of have to concentrate on getting it in your mouth without looking like an idiot. I don't like that. Other than that, I like the glass, but I think that's a big knock for me personally. Okay, back to the whiskey. Oily. You get that non-chill filtered feel right off the rip. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I feel like I'm working to get this in my mouth. Very, very well balanced. Rock solid. It's checking most of the boxes. It's florally like they typically are. I'm tasting some absolute rye notes in there. Some cinnamon, some maybe some lemon zest. Some really nice flavors. Not a ton of sweetness initially. You know what it sort of reminds me of, I don't know, pick your year, one of the limited edition small batches, in terms of that warmth in the mouth coating, loveliness that I get from this. Not quite the depth, not quite the finish, but it's sort of reminiscent to that. Certainly a step up from the small batch. Single barrel, depending on the single barrel and the age and the recipe that you prefer, it's, there's too many variables there. I think it's a really good addition because I think it fits the niche that they're trying to fill, right? It's obviously a step up from Yellow Label. It's, in my opinion, an obvious step up from small batch. Single barrel, again, is, depending on the barrel. So it kind of fits well, like where they needed an addition, they plugged it nicely, I think. And from a price standpoint, it's a little expensive, I think. I've seen it anywhere from $55 to $65. I think that's a little heavy for 6 to 7 years. But then again, they didn't proof it down much. They non-chill filtered it, which is nice. But I think it's a little steep. But in today's market, it's Four Roses. It's a quality product. It's doable, but I think it's a little steep, personally. Whiskey Coach score 7.7. Solid. Thanks, Four Roses. Thanks for extending your line. I think it's a nice addition, and I would say absolutely when it's available in your state, or if you're curious like me and you're out of state where it's available, pick one up or even order one online somewhere. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, and it's something you won't regret at that price. Thanks, guys. Until review number 101, I will see you soon, and as always, glasses up.